March Madness has finally arrived, and several South Carolina schools are at the big dance.
They sure are. Gamecocks playing right now. Clemson, the College of Charleston, play tomorrow, so do the Gamecock women and Presbyterian women. Sports Director Mark Morgan joining us now with Mark. A lot going on, Mark, right now in the sports department.
That's right. It's like a tornado, man. I'll tell you what, we'll get to the Gamecocks in a second. The College of Charleston making its second straight trip to the NCAA tournament. News 2 Sports will present our 30-minute March Madness special Road to the Championship later, bottom of the hour at 5:30 p.m. Dan Fanning is in Spokane. You saw that moments ago. He'll join us live then as the Cougs prepare to face Alabama tomorrow. Now, moments ago, Dan had a chance to speak to Cougars guard C.J. Fulton.
And welcome back into Spokane, Washington, back in the CFC locker room before the Cougars take the practice court here in Spokane. Please be joined now by C.J. Fulton. And C.J., obviously you knew you guys were getting into the tournament, but what was it like Sunday seeing your name pop up on the line, knowing that you're coming to Spokane?
It was fun. It was exciting. First time I've experienced that, and obviously we knew with the win over Stony Brook that we were definitely going to be in, but it took some time for our name to be called. But yeah, it was exciting. Cool moment.
What is March Madness like back home?
It's a big deal. I mean, probably not as big as it is over here, but it's a worldwide event. So yeah, everyone's watching it back home as well, and we've got a lot of texts from family and friends, so they're all excited.
I'm sure when you grew up, you kind of had envisions of maybe dreams of playing in March Madness. What is it like now that it's become a reality?
It's kind of surreal, just looking back on the journey and getting to this point. It's definitely special, and hopefully we can just make the most of it and go out and do our best to beat Alabama tomorrow. Now, one of the guys you and Kobe and Rain will be locked up with or matched up with is Mark Sears. Obviously, I think the AP second-team All-American. How much do y'all need to kind of limit his production tomorrow in order to give yourself the chance to win? Yeah, he's going to be a big factor. Really talented player, obviously. He's had a great year, so it's going to be a group effort. Whenever he has the ball, it's going to be 1v5. Just try and make it as tough as possible for him. CJ, again, best of luck. Appreciate your time. So over CJ Fulton, Dan Fanning, Mark, let's send it back to you in Charleston.
All right, Dan, thank you so much. He'll have another report from Spokane a little later in sports. Now, currently in the Midwest region in Pittsburgh, South Carolina, and Oregon are at the half. Oregon leads at 34-29. The Ducks have shot 61% from the field. South Carolina only 32%. Just 9 field goals for the Gamecocks in that first half. We talked about this. What happens to this team when it struggles to score? We'll have more on that and the Cougars during our sports segment.